How's your break? How was your break?
What?
How was your break?
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter which side I write. Doesn't matter which side I write on.
I didn't really try on my PLC.
It's okay. It's been a while. It's okay. Mm-hmm.
Got the collaborative inquiry. You need to ask her questions to help. You do that need to be on. There's a calculator over here on this table.
Please? 3 different problems?
No, they're like the steps to solving.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Radical.
What's next again? Oh yeah. My current POC is how can I find X, the Y and X intercept? What I know about it is that you have to like determine where it is at on the graph. And you need to replace the highlight in there. I got this from my last assignment. I guess. So basically what I need help on is like knowing what the Y and X intercept is. Like I can solve it, but I don't know. I just don't know how to find it.
Do any of you guys have any questions for her?
Do you have your notes? Do you have your notes?
Oh yeah.
Her voice sounds deeper. He nodded his head. That's why I was laughing. He just did like a silent nod.
Multiplying different numbers to see if I can get like multiply that they both have this
Mm-mm. See. He don't want like that.
Did I do example?
What?
Let's just change it up a
No,
little.
no, no, no. What you do?
I put like the example instead of like the actual title. I think I got mixed up.
Well, what's the answer to the example?
I think that's what the answer is. Y equals 3x plus 6.
Well, let's figure out how they got that then. That way, when we do the next problem, we have something in mind. Since we already know the correct answer.
I think it's right there.
Okay. So do you know what is it? The slope intercept form? Mx plus b. Okay, use that.
So like, that's the part I'm confused about is like knowing, cause she does like something like this and then 0, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how does she get those numbers?
So, do you know
The muffin there?
what? Not the muffin man. I was gonna say, do you know what each letter represents in the mx plus b?
No,
Okay.
probably not.
Do any of you guys know what the letters represent in mx plus b? Huh?
Wait, what?
And y equals mx plus b.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the slope intercept form, mx plus b.
The x is the slope.
Yeah, x is
And
slope.
the y is the y intercept? Wait, no, the b is the y intercept. Okay. No? I don't know.
And the y equals mx plus
Why did
b.
we don't leave it to
X
the
is
other?
the, I think the x is the slope,
It would be-
unless it's the b.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the letters.
Like the letters,
The x is the slope under that. Talking about the y.
Yeah. It's a slope, but they also tell you your intercepts. That's why I'm asking. Because once you identify which letter is which, you can figure out your intercepts. So your mx, if I'm not wrong, should be your y and your b should be your x. I'm gonna check myself. She just broke down her steps. That's all that is.
Question or answer. I mean, it's-
There's not, like,
I'm gonna
in the
pull it
video,
up.
she does like notes on each
Shut to the
example, and then the examples is similar.
Yeah, I was right, buddy. Okay. So of course your mx is your x-intercept, and then your b will be your y-intercept. So if we set that up, and we're just looking at y, like at the very top, how you have it.
Oh.
Yeah. Forget all of that because you worked that out. Let's just look at the prime problem. So if you have your mx, right?
Which is 3.
Mm-hmm. And then for your b, you have 6. Now, when you're looking at that, typically where the line intercept is at the 0. So like it's where 0 meets it on that line, basically.
Isn't the y 0?
or like, well,
Both of them?
Only way it would be 0. Oh, I thought you said something. Okay, only way it would be 0 is if where the b is at, where it's supposed to be in the formula, is 0 right there. But typically, you know how you wrote out 3, 0?
Mhm.
Now, 3, 0 could be your x for this problem because mx, that's where your x intercepts at and your slope and stuff. Are you getting me or am I confusing you?
I'm confused.
Okay. Okay. I'm saying right here, this is like 3,
I should have some.
0, something like that.
But like, how do you know it's like 3 0?
Typically, where it's at, let me write it down. So 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because like sometimes the 0 goes with that, and sometimes the 0 goes with that.
No, typically, sometimes, like let's say, if this was a 0 point something, or like if it was a fraction, then you know zero most of the time probably in the front, like the front. But if it's like a whole number,
So what are
it's
you
gonna
trying to
intercept
find out?
on this. Because you know, it's like when you're looking at this, you're not gonna be like, oh, it's a negative 1/5 right there. Like, what? But you be like, okay, hold on, it's 0, comma, half of this decimal or something like that, because it's not necessarily that whole number. But because this is in the B spot, that's where it will intercept at on the Y line. So we just put 0, because it's typically this is 0. It's not moving over here or anything, so 0. And then since that is in 3 spots, so 1, 2, 3,
Can you like shoot her an email or something right now?
because it can't go up, can't go down. So it's got that line, but that's where it meets at.
Okay.
So, excuse me.
You can say that.
You say we're in adjective
No, sir.
tutorial, we're just trying to figure out
Okay.
this,
So looking at that, and basically I broke it down. Which one is the intercept?
One is 3, comma 0. And then the Y is 6, comma 0. Okay, I get that now.
That's a little childish. So all of this work wasn't necessary
Wow. I think that's why I was confused.
because you did all this work. And it's like, I
Because
don't
I
know.
thought we had to solve it, and then the answer you got, put that there.
Now sometimes you will have some form where you're solving it, but when you're solving it, you won't be looking for the intercepts at that point. You're just basically solving for your graphing, basically. But when you're looking at the intercepts, as long as you know your mx plus b,
Radicals are already simplified.
oh, he's looking at the problem like a simplified. But yeah, as long as you know your mx plus b, you can solve for your intercepts right then and there. Now, if you have to look for transformation or something like that, that's when you look for solving. But yes, ma'am, I gave you everything you need.
you said
Thank you.
No problem.
That's all we've been having this weekend. I think
Really? Steps. We could do.
our teachers just sort of like give us videos to watch.
Yeah, that seems to be a common thing for the teachers lately. I mean, videos are cool and all, but it's not cool when you don't understand it already.
I'm a visual learner. Like,
You
I need
have
to
a
see it.
bigger number that actually in the,
Do y'all understand what I did? Do I need to explain it to y'all or anything?
And you have to like simplify them down to like where you can get like 5 times 2, 5 times 8, and you get a certain number when doing that. And you have to find out which number you're actually putting down at the where the 5 and 8 are. And that's what your answer will be. And if you don't have them in the correct spot, you'll get the answer wrong.
Can you say graph it? Like graphed it?
No, you should graph it. That's fine.
Oh, steps. Okay. So, wait, what was the 15-second speech again?
Basically, whenever your PhD, what you learned. Yeah.
My POC was how can I find the Y and X intercept? I learned about like where to put the number
Mhm.
and how to form it. Really. And then row by steps. But POC wrote the equation and then graphed it and got 6, 0, and 3, 0 as y and x intercept. My aha moment was finding the y and x intercept.
Maybe you do a 15 seconds.
Mhm. I did write the inverse of y as 0, 6 because some
You
teachers,
gotta see,
like we were talking about, I do remember, what is it, before Christmas break, the way that I saw it, the teacher wanted an inverse, so I also wrote that. But overall, yeah. No problem. All right, who wants to go next? Or are we guessing numbers?
And then we figured out that it was already simplifying, so there wasn't a big number here that you can simplify that from.
Mhm.
The aha moment is when I realized there wasn't that big number there that we needed to simplify.
No, you already have it. Jeez, went fast.
okay, Joanne.
What's in our tomorrow? Second period.
Who's next? After y'all back to the.
Excuse me, Jamie.
Who's going? You want me calling somebody? Or you can go second. Go. Go, Yana. Thank you, I appreciate it. Make sure y'all do what y'all can to help so y'all can get collaborative points. Means you have to talk, ask questions.
Wait, you went to Baylor?
Hmm?
Wait, what school did you go to?
MCC. MCC. Are you asked?
No, I just wondering.
Should I solve this first and then draw the graph for it?
If you know how to, yes. If not, then it's fine. I can help you.
What do I say?
Okay, so your POC.
Can you help me find the x and y intercepts and graph the equation using the intercepts? Did I say what I know about my question? What I know about it? What I know is that when finding the x intercept, you have to make the y 0. And I know that looking at the equation right now, looking at this right now, that the x is negative and the y is positive.
All right, where'd you get your question from?
Where I get this question?
Mhm.
I just made up the question. Like I made up this question
Oh, okay. So you made it
for
up.
my problem.
All right, that's fine. So you remember where you got it from, what you know about it, basically, and then how have you tried to solve it?
I haven't tried to solve it.
All right, and then last thing, asking, do they have any questions for you?
Do y'all have any questions to help me with my PhD?
So what are you trying to figure out?
The x and y intercept.
How to get to the line intercept?
How to find the x and y intercept.
Have you tried using, C plus to find the X and to find the Y?
Like y equals mx plus b?
Yeah, don't touch like switch it off.
Because when I seen in the video, it was that you take the -6x plus 8, parentheses 0, and parentheses equals -24, and it gets rid of the 8. And then after you do that, it's -6x
The home.
equals -24.
That's all I heard.
Okay, and then the next part is -6x equals -24. And then you divide both sides by -6. And you do the same for y, but instead of doing the 0 on 8y, you do it for the -6x.
Question is, what's wrong with, I don't know how to say it, but, and how do I know?
I did what you say?
You do the same thing for the y, but you put the 0 for the x.
But for them to get the white. I watched the video, but she explained it, and how to understand it. Not understand it. You might like,
So now do I draw my graph?
Mm-hmm.
it's a straight line, so it's going to be a zero, so that's how it's going to be. And it's a vertical, so it's vertical is the X, and horizontal is Y. And that's how I got my answer, because I just looked at the. You understand?
Did I make a line this way?
I do chart, graphic chart, and then
My PLC is, that's how you start your 15 seconds. Did you do it?
I'm 15 feet.
15 second speed? Start with your PLC.
I've been to one to 37 feet.
Do it again.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot that about the question is for now, vertical and how do I know if my vertical right? Then my steps are, I do chart, vertical chart, and I don't actually exit the zero, and it's a vertical graph. Not how many going to just where the line is going on the axis.
Good, thank you.
That's fine.
Today's Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. God bless you. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Y'all can go ahead and answer your reflection question. And then when everybody finishes writing their reflection, when you read your reflections to the group.
Did I say for the 15 second line? This, and then this, and my steps. I say my steps.
Yeah, cover yourselves.
My PLC is, can you help me find the X and Y intercepts and graphic equation using the intercept? My aha moment was when I need to help me find the X and Y intercepts.
If you want to sit, I can bring in your journal. Mhm. Mhm.
But the confusion is how to simplify the radical equation to the common factor. What I learned is that there isn't a number on top and it can be simplified even further than it's simplified. And the last time I was